Welcome to Sir Win's Accounting Lectures. Today, magkakaroon tayo ng pen and paper video problem solving patungkol sa Lecture 08, Donated Capital. Actually, ang link o ang mismong file ng problem na sasagutan natin today ay nasa description ng video lecture na ito. At ang advice namin, isagutan mo muna ng solo ang nasabing problem at bumalik ka kapag tapos ka na to confirm na tama ang pagkakaintindi mo sa lesson at hand at kung tama rin ang sagot mo. Okay? Pero kung may sagot ka na nga, simulan na natin ang pagbibigay ng solution ng problem under discussion. So again, Lecture 05, Donated Capital. Here is our problem. Pero, simulan po natin sa pagbabasa ng mismong requirement. So, ang sabi po dito, prepare journal entries to record the transactions related to donations. So, simulan natin sa September 7. Okay? September 7. Laurelin Realty gave the corporation 10 hectares of land valued at 7,500,000. So first na ina-identify mo, kapag ang topic ay donation, okay? Kinakailangan, alam mo muna kung sino yung nag-donate. Kung siya ba ay insider or shareholder or outsider na hindi naman related sa corporation. Ang unang tanong, si Laurelin Realty ba ay isang shareholder? Hindi. That's why siya po ay outsider. After you know that, okay, tatandaan mo kung ano ang measurement or anong account title ang gagamitin po kung sakaling outsider nga yung nagbibigay. Which I believe, in our lecture, ang sabi po, we treat that as an income. So therefore, what will be the entry on September 7? So basically, we receive land. So therefore, we debit land amounting to 7,500,000. Okay? And sabi nga natin, hindi naman nga siya shareholder. So therefore, we credit donation income. Okay? Amounting to 7,500,000. So again, kung sakali pong maging higher accounting na, itong donation income account ay pwede pong mapalitan ng ibang account title. Pero for simplicity purposes, kung sakali nga pong hindi naman part ng corporation ang nagbigay, we will just simply use this account title, donation income. Now, let's move on with November 17. A shareholder donated 15,000 shares of Marlon 100 peso per ordinary shares. The stock was selling for 450 peso per share on November 17. So, November 17. Okay? What is the first step? You have to identify who is the donor. The donor this time is a shareholder. At alam na din po natin na kapag shareholder ang nagbibigay, dalawang klase ang maaari niyang i-donate. The first one is an asset, the second one is the share. Okay, ang tanong, share po ba ang i-donate dito or asset? The answer is share. Kasi yun po yung sabi dito. Okay? Okay, he donated 15,000 shares. Okay, so therefore, kung alam mo na shares, dalawang date naman ang kasunod mong tatandaan. The date of donation, which is November 17, and the reissuance date na hindi pa po natin alam dito sa problem. Kasi po, magkaiba ang treatment sa date of donation at saka sa reissuance date. Ang ibig po nating sabihin, sa date of donation nga, hindi pa natin alam kung magkano yung mismong value ng shares na i-donate kasi papel pa lang ang natatanggap natin. That is why wala po tayong journal entry sa date of donation. Only a memorandum entry. So therefore, what will be our treatment on November 17? So I have to make a memo, okay, stating that, okay, donation of 15,000 shares was received. Maaari pong may iba pang klase ng statement na gamitin, basta't ang importante, malalaman dun sa statement mo kung ano mismo yung nangyari dun sa transaction. Ako, sinimplihan na lang po natin, there is a donation. Okay, so again, kailan nga po ulit magkaka-entry for this donation? The answer is, kung sakaling yung donated shares ay nagkaroon na ng value. In a sense na, ni-reissue mo na siya at nagkaroon na po ng inflow of resources. Let's say yung donated shares ay naging cash kasi nabenta mo na ulit. Okay, but for now, let's move on with the next problem or the next question. Ang sabi dito, Jimwell, a shareholder, donated an equipment for corporate use. An independent appraisal established the value of the equipment at 750,000. So same concept. Ano ang unang kailangan nating malaman? Okay? Doon sa donation transaction. Again, we have to identify the donor. Is Jimwell an outsider or insider? Insider kasi nga po, siya po ay shareholder. Now, kung shareholder po ang nagdo-donate, okay? At this time, asset. Di ba alamin mong kasunod kung asset or shares? This time po ay asset, equipment. Ang tanong, how do we value this donation? The answer, we measure it at fair value. Sabi po dito, merong appraisal. Ano ba yung appraisal na yan? Sila po yung mga eksperto na naglalagay ng value. Okay, so basically, yung sinasabi po ng appraisal is the fair value in this particular case. Okay? So now we put the entry. Mamaya po natin dugsungan yung concept. November 25, we are going to debit the asset received. Okay? Pwede kang gumawa ng journal entry kasi ang natanggap mo ay asset at hindi naman shares, hindi po equity. How much now is the equipment? The equipment would be 750,000. So debit equipment for 750,000. Now we look at the credit. The credit is not donation income, but rather, we will use the donated capital account. Okay, bakit po? Kasi ang nagdo-donate ay shareholder at hindi naman tagalabas. Okay, amounting also to 750,000. Now, question, ano pong element ng financial statement ang donated capital? The answer is equity. Kasi nga po, ang nagdo-donate ay shareholder. Part po ito ng reserves kasama ng mga share premium account. Okay? Now, let's move on with our last journal entry, which is December 15. Ang sabi sa December 15, 5,000 of the ordinary shares received as a donation on November 17. Okay, correct po natin ng konti. Okay? On November 17, were sold for 1 million. So, anong ibig sabihin? Itong December 15 ay nakarelate dun sa November 17. So, ibig sabihin kanina, yung binabanggit nga po natin, okay, that there is donation date and reissuance date. Walang entry sa donation date, pero may entry sa reissuance date, which is December 15 na nga. Okay? So, what will be our entry? The entry would be, you are going to debit cash. Kasi nga, nakatanggap ka po ng cash kasi you were sold for 1 million. So, therefore, again, we debit cash for 1 million. And since po, yung original donation is coming from the shareholder, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin ulit yung donation income, but rather, ang gagamitin pa rin nating account title is the what we call donated capital. So again and again, whether it is asset or shares at the reissuance date of the donated shares, hindi po nababago yung credit at ang ginagamit pa rin nga natin is yung donated capital account. The answer would be, okay, donated capital credit for 1 million. Okay? So I believe that ends the problem. So sana po ay mas naliwanagan tayo sa topic na donation or donated capital by this simple illustration. Maraming salamat po.